Evening. And thank y'all for jumping on and joining us here for a little bit. I see Liz is here too. So, hey, Liz, how are you? And guys, you guys are going to have to bear with us. You probably won't get to hear Ashley talk too much because she is at her weekly ritual on Thursday nights of going and getting Mexican food with her husband, that's Mark, that's her husband. And he's playing Jeopardy, and they're drinking beer, eating chips, and enjoying Mexican food. So all the good things in
Fully
life.
support that habit, Ashley.
Yeah, exactly. Every Thursday they go and work out or run or something before they go and imbibe and enjoy themselves. So they work it off ahead of time, right, Ash? Yeah. Yeah, running under the influence. That's the group that they run with. Anyway, thanks everybody again for jumping on here. What I thought we'd do, this is going to be just kind of informal thing, is I thought we could see if anybody has any questions about some of all that materials that we sent out to you guys after our last to get together. See if there's any questions about any of that stuff, any questions about the block schedule or just scheduling in general. We can try to answer that kind of stuff. But more than anything else, I just wanted this to kind of be a little bit of a social kind of time period to hang out with each other and spend some time. And I've got some ideas as to what we can do to get to know each other a little bit as well. So before we do that, though, does anybody have anything that they want to bring up or questions about the block schedule, about scheduling in general, vacation requests, any of that kind of stuff?
I had a question. Could you just go through on what blocks were allowed to take vacation and how like vacations work? Do they have to be done at a week at a time or?
Yeah, that's a great question, Melissa. So what we typically have you guys do is relegate your vacations to non-inpatient blocks, right? It's kind of hard to take a vacation during an inpatient block just for coverage reasons, but also because it's really disruptive to you guys in terms of the continuity of care you guys are providing, right? So any of the inpatient ward blocks, we would ask you guys not to schedule vacations for your NICU rotation, your hematology oncology rotation during your first year, your PICU, your NICU rotations. So it really leaves you guys with your couple of clinic blocks, your couple of elective blocks, your developmental block. And I feel like I'm forgetting one. I probably am. I think there's probably one more somewhere in there. It leaves you guys with like 6 blocks that you have the opportunity to take vacation in. Typically, what we prefer for you guys to do, if you can, is to try to take a section of time for vacation. So usually 5 days, a week stretch if you can, but you don't have to. Again, that's just to make it a little bit easier on you all to instead of breaking it up through the year. Don't save vacation, don't bank vacation because it doesn't carry over to the next year. You use it or you lose it. So don't think, oh, I'm going to save all this vacation until I'm a third year and I won't work that last month. It'll be great. That ain't how it works. So if you don't use it, you lose it. Every year. And so just take that into account as you're kind of considering vacation requests and all that kind of thing. And then you said something else about vacation and time. Sorry, I got all wrapped up in that. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I was just going to say, the other thing is typically if you guys do schedule for that for a 5-day stretch of time, we bookend the weekend before and the weekend after for you guys. We try to make sure and make arrangements for you guys so you don't have to worry about working that weekend before or that weekend after. So you actually end up getting a few extra days. Dr. Stevenson is very good about planning that and trying to make sure you guys get that section of time. And Liz, you could answer this better than a lot of these questions better than I can because you're living it. What else did you have, Alyssa?
That was it. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry to be like vacation's important. Sorry. I'm trying to like book around a cruise next year.
Well, you guys have delayed a lot of things, right? I know a lot of our residents delayed a lot of things because of COVID. And so now everybody's kind of trying to make up for lost time a little bit. And when you're looking at block schedules, if you're limited to the number of rotations that you can do stuff in, they're important questions to ask. Liz, do you have anything you want to say about just vacation in general? How we kind of work it and all that kind of stuff?
I think the only other 2 points I would make is that
Sorry, Liz Beatty.
is that you're given preference if you request a full week. So like if a ton of people are trying to get the full, like request the same week off in clinic, the people who are trying to get the full week for a certain reason are given preference over those who are trying to take 1 or 2 days. But usually everybody gets the vacation that they want. Also, remember that your holiday is not included in your vacation time. That's separate.
Yeah, that's a great point. And so each of you will get a week either at Christmas or at New Year's for vacation during the holiday block, and then you'll work the converse one. So if you work Christmas, then you'll have New Year's off. We try to do our best when we're arranging holiday schedule to give everybody their preference. It usually actually works out pretty well that half the people want to work Christmas and half the people want to work New Year's. And while you might not get your first request this year, at some point in time, you will definitely get whatever request that you have regarding the holiday block.
Yeah, we guarantee that you'll get your first choice at least once in your 3 years.
All right. Any questions about just the block schedule in general? Does the block schedule make sense to you guys, at least how it's kind of laid out? I know it looks like it's a lot of inpatient. It really is. And it can seem a little bit overwhelming. And I know there's one stretch where I think it's whoever ends up with 1A that you're going to spend most of your first 6 months, it seems like, on an inpatient service. But no, the back half of that year is actually going to be a much easier kind of back half to stuff. So, just kind of think about that and kind of where you guys are at as you talk with each other about what works for you, what schedule you guys need. If there are, big life events that are happening, best friend's getting married and I'm the bridesmaid or I'm the best man, like that's a big life event, right? That should really kind of take some priority for everybody. So, just talk amongst yourself. And if you guys have issues or things come up where you can't get it settled, let Ashley or Whitney or myself know, and we can help you guys work through it as well. Okay.
I had a question about vacation.
Sure.
If you did like a 5-day stretch, could you do it that's like not weekend to weekend? Because I'm thinking about getting married on a Saturday, so I kind of want to get that Friday and possibly that Thursday off, and then maybe 2 or 3 days, like the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Can we do something like that?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, Milop. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. Dr. Stevenson is the master of schedules in our group, and I think she would work with you guys to do that. So yeah, absolutely. And the other thing that you guys need to know is that there are also what we call off-call requests. So basically, it's 6 times per year we allow for you guys to say, hey, I don't want to take vacation, but I don't want to be on call this weekend or this day in particular. And so it's almost like giving you guys some weekends free if you know things are happening. So Milop, in your instance, like you might say, oh, I want to be off call these couple of days, and then I'm going to take these as vacation days. And so that might be of something that you might want to do too. And you guys get, like I said, get 6 of those each year. Those also don't roll over to the next year. So that's the theme of everything is nothing rolls over. But you'll have 6 off-call requests throughout the year too. And then there's a couple of nuances to the vacation schedule. We don't let anybody take vacation during the holiday block. So that block of time that's split up with Christmas and New Year's, we don't let people take vacation during that time period, just because it's already a shortened block and we don't want you guys to completely miss out on whatever rotation you're on. And then the last 2 weeks of the last block, we don't let you guys take vacation either, because some of our lovely third years, Dr. Beatty, are moving on to other things like fellowship, or jobs. And so we need as many people around as possible to help out. So we don't let you guys take vacation the last couple of blocks. So, who is that, Kaylin?
I'm babysitting.
Oh, she's cute.
She is. She's not eating her dinner, but she's cute.
That sounds like my house right now. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, if you guys don't have a bunch of questions about that, I didn't have a ton of other stuff that I really wanted to cover. I just wanted to kind of get together with you guys. And I thought what we would do to get to know each other, since it looks like most everybody is at home, and Ashley was worried about this, we're going to have an at-home scavenger hunt. And so what we'll do is I'm going to give you something, I'm going to say something, and then you either need to go find it or be able to talk about it within like 20 seconds or so. So we can get to know each other. Or we'll give each other half a minute, right? To be able to get to know each other and a little bit about each other and see how quick-witted you all are as well, as a little bit of an icebreaker. So the first thing is I want everybody to either try to find or think of something in their home that's yellow, all right? And bring it back. Max has already got a yellow thing on his hat. So you already won. Whitney, you look like you're about to murder somebody there, the way you're holding those scissors. Very cute, Ashley. Very cute. All right. Has everybody got something? All right. By show of hands, who all just went and found the closest yellow thing? Yeah, all right. Good job, everybody. So there are a couple of people who thought of something meaningful. All right. So, Max, what did you have? What was that?
It's a game called Exploding Kittens. I don't know if any of you guys have played it. It has the worst name of all time. But it's like adult Uno. It's really fun to play. And I'm kind of a gamer, so that's why I grabbed it.
Wait, is it the
Awesome.
Barking Kittens expansion?
I literally have no idea, but that's a great question.
I was gonna say, I have a yellow one too that's like back there. I too am a
If you
gamer.
don't have it, you definitely need to get the Barking Kittens expansion pack. Go out and buy it right now.
I'm getting online tonight.
So it sounds like we're going to have a game night amongst ourselves, is what it sounds like. There's going to be a game night at some point in time.
There may or may not be several people who like having games in this residency already, so you should seek them out and find them.
It's like your own personal scavenger hunt, like, right, Liz? Try to figure out who it is. All right. Who else has something they want to share? They didn't just, or you can just share something you grabbed. I grabbed one of our newborn daughter's new toys because I'm sitting in the nursery right now. Anybody have anything they want to share? You can
I
unmute
have a
yourself.
yellow golf ball.
Yellow golf ball. So does that mean you're a golfer,
Clorox
Alyssa?
wipes.
Are you watching
No.
the Masters right now? We're also watching the Masters.
I'm actually at my younger brother's house and he golfs.
There you go.
Okay, this is super random.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Jake.
I have sunscreen. I went go-karting yesterday and need to protect against the sun.
Nice.
I have this salt gun. It's to kill bugs in the house, but my sister-in-law gave it to my husband as a Christmas present because she knows that I really don't like crumbs in the house, and she just thought it was hilarious that my husband would be shooting salt at the bugs in our house. It stays above the refrigerator.
That's funny. So nobody mess with Mallory is basically what we just learned, that she will take you down. Do not mess with Mallory. And just so you know, how old is Al, Liz? Has he graduated from us?
Who?
Al?
Oh, Al. He still comes in, but he hasn't been in a while. He's probably going to show up now that you said his
Well,
name.
yeah, of course. So we have a patient who comes to our hospital regularly that some of you guys might get to know, who is known to have Nerf gun wars with residents, with staff. And he has a Nerf gun that, no joke, looks like a sniper rifle and will shoot you down the hall with it, even when you're not paying attention. So if you ever take care of Al Lee, just be prepared when you walk in that room to duck and cover because you might need to.
Zaire will do that too if he's feeling well. That's how you know he's feeling better. He's been known to sneak into our rounding room and get us all when we're cornered.
This is true. All right. So the next thing on the list is find the last thing you read. And it can be the box that you ate dinner with. But whatever the last thing you might have read was, go grab it.
We are
What
currently
one is that?
exploring our nose. It's fine.
Nice.
Yes, it makes
Is
fun
that-
noises if you stick a finger in one nostril and then breathe out the other side.
Well, as long as she's not sticking things up at food particles up it, you should be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her to the ER tonight, right?
Yeah, and let's not today. I'm not up for that. I already spent all day at
Let's
the
not
hospital.
today.
Yeah. I know. Are you gonna tell them hi? Say hi. Now you're not going to? Got camera shy? You're just gonna put eggs in your hair? Perfect.
All right, Whitney really looks like she wants to show us what she just read.
Okay, I'm mute. It's literally a baby shower invitation.
Oh, who's baby shower?
A friend of ours.
That's nice. It's not Stacy. Dr. Cobb.
No, not Stacy. She'll love that you said that though.
Yeah, she will. Please tell her I did. All right. Let's see. No, what's the last thing you read?
Yeah, since I took 10 minutes to find it. My wife and I are reading a marriage book together. So
Nice.
7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. So
Oh, that's
it's been really
awesome.
good. A lot of really good activities.
Cool. That's awesome. All right. Who wants to go next? Katie, you got something?
I'm reading The House of God, which I thought was going to be like a great book, but turns out that's an awful thing to read before the start of your intern year. So, whoops. Everyone
Yeah.
talks about it. Everyone in IM was loving it. I don't know why. It's literally a terrible book. Oops.
Yeah, it's something everybody has.
I tried reading it before medical school and I did not make it through it for the same exact reason.
Oh, that's awesome. Liz, what do you got in your hands?
I am reading this book by Bill Bryson, who wrote like A Walk in the Woods. So he did one about the body, but it's from like a historical perspective and not necessarily like a fully medical perspective. So it's very interesting.
All right. I know Ashley, the last thing she was reading was her phone. Anybody have anything else they want to share?
Oh, so I'm going to a ton of weddings now, so I'm reading all my thank you cards for my gifts. So that's what I've been reading.
Nice. Nice. Well, let me see if I can find it. So if any of you like history, this is a book called The Frontiersman that I have read about 6 times just because it's way too thick. It's about where I grew up and the settling of that land and Native Americans and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really well written. Alan W. Eckert is the guy who wrote it, but if anybody is that kind of nerd, I got plenty of those kind of books for anybody to borrow that they want to. So, all right. Let's see here. What's this? Something in the kitchen you couldn't live without. Now, please don't like carry your oven in here or like your, some major appliance. Please don't throw your back out. Ashley holds up her beer.
What's your puppy's name?
This is Romeo. He was currently sitting in the kitchen, so I grabbed him.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Labradoodle.
Oh my gosh, he's so pretty.
It was the first
How
thing
old
I
is he,
saw in the
Jake?
kitchen. He's going on 2.5, I think,
wow.
almost 3. Yeah.
Aw. Cute.
Well, we love dogs almost as much as we love children, if that tells you anything. So you'll have plenty of puppy friends for your puppo to be friends with.
And definitely more than we love adults.
Most definitely.
right. Carly, you got something?
This is my best friend. I'm actually not at home, but I absolutely could not live without her.
There you go. That's awesome. All right. Katie looks like she really wants to talk about her thing.
That's so funny. Charlotte just walked by and said, "Why are you sitting with Chick-fil-A sauce?" But yeah, I could not live without it. I probably could, but I'd be a very unhappy person. But this is golden. This shit is great.
I agree.
You can actually buy it in the grocery stores down here. Like full on, like, yeah, bottles of it.
Yes, you definitely can.
Too funny. Does anybody else want to share anything?
I'll share.
Sure.
Toll House cookies.
Ooh.
It has to be the chocolate chip lovers. I just feel like, there's like cookie shops here in Tuscaloosa, and they only make cookies, and one cookie's like $3, but $2.50, you can't beat the Toll House.
That's awesome. All right, I'm going to share mine. You guys can't tell my wife this though. So it's my chef's knife, my porcelain chef's knife, because I love to cut with this thing. The reason you can't tell my wife I picked this is because it was a gift from my ex-girlfriend before I started dating her, and she hates this knife. She's starting to throw it out multiple times on me, but I love it because it cuts so well. But anyway, please don't tell her that that's my thing in my kitchen. I can't live with that.
Ashley's
All
like,
right.
I got dirt on you now, Dr. Carney.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, Whitney and Ashley, like, they've got all the dirt all the time. Like that's the least amount of dirt that they will need on me. All right. So we'll do one more here, and then we'll let you guys get back to real life. But a picture or a piece of art that's meaningful to you. If you have something like that you want to share with everybody. And I know it's hard if you're not home. Sorry, Carly, I didn't know you weren't going to be home. I should have let you know about that.
I've got something funny for you guys. I am actually about to start celebrating my bachelorette party.
Oh, look at that.
My best friend made this wonderful thing of my fiance's face.
That's awesome. Oh, there they are. There they are, Whit. All of them, Whitney?
All of them.
All of them, okay.
Aren't they so cute?
They are so cute.
The trouble right there in the middle.
Definitely. So I'll go ahead and share mine too. So this is from our 5-year-old's birthday 2 weeks ago. So even the little one, that would be mine. All right, we'll go around the entire clock here. So we'll start with Alyssa. What do you got?
I don't have anything. I'm not home right now. Oops.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I should have paid attention better. Liz,
Yeah, we
what do you
got
got?
2 of those.
This is my picture of my grandma making a duck face because my brother liked to get her to do that. And so I keep it on my wall every day to make me smile.
That's awesome. Hey, it's Scott. All right, Mallory, what do you got?
I have this picture of me and my little sister. She's 10 years younger than I am. And so it's just really fun, like watching her go through all the high school stuff and things like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Katie.
Y'all, I have a framed picture of my dog in my house, which I know is probably ridiculous, but Blue is my child. I don't have an actual child, so in the interim, well, actually, even if I do have a child, she would still be my four-legged, no tail kind of girl. But yes, we call her Big Booty Judy because she has a particularly round bottom half. But she's an Aussie, and I just love her. She's like the best thing.
That's awesome. All right, Max, what do you got?
I've got a picture of my older sister and I last Christmas in New Zealand at the Shire, for any of you Lord of the Rings fans. Yeah, we're drinking a beer in the Green Dragon.
Wow, that's awesome. Really cool. All right, Ashley, you can go ahead. We see your crew.
All right, so this is my daughters and my hubby and me all in Disney World, and it is absolutely anything that we do together is precious to me because these are my peeps, my peeps. That's all I can say. It's so precious to me. That man right there is the best thing on the face of this earth. Just so y'all know.
And he'll tell you that. All right, Noah, what do you have?
I have a picture of my wife and I on our wedding day. And that's her family. We got married like right in the beginning of the pandemic, so it's been a fun year in a lot of ways. Silver linings. Also, I have to say, Carly, with the head of your fiance, I have this Bryce Harper head. I'm a big Phillies fan. Went to a game, he threw a ball to me, but the head was so big I didn't know what to do. And it hit his head and it just rolled down the seats, and I was like, oh no, I blew it. So yeah, those things are great.
So no, do you still have the head now that he's
Well, I'm a Phillies fan, so he's on the Phillies.
Gotcha.
So we're good. But yeah, we're going to a game next week and one later this month, so we're excited. So yeah.
Awesome. All right, Alyssa, what do you got? Alyssa D, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll show you something funny. So when I matched into PEDS, I got a wooden sign that says today's goal is to keep the tiny humans alive. That'll be my mantra as I go into the hospital on a daily basis.
That's awesome. Milap, what do you have?
So I got a picture of my fiance when we went to the beach 4 days ago and I proposed.
Oh, that's fantastic. Which beaches you guys go to?
Edisto Beach.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right, so what do you have?
So I have like a picture board that I made. So I'm an only child, so my extended family is super close to me. So that's all my cousins, and then my aunts and uncles, and my other cousins, and then that one is my all my best friends from med school.
Fantastic. All right, Jake.
All right, I guess I'm being kind of basic. Just my home screen, my girlfriend and I, this past Christmas at the Biltmore.
Oh, wow. That's cool. All right. So, Scott, we're going to put you on the spot. You're already showing off your favorite thing, I think. But we were just going around showing a picture, a piece of art that was meaningful to us. And I think we'll take the live action one from you if that's what you want to say.
Yeah, I had no idea this was going to be a show and tell thing, but I just wanted to drop by and say hi. This is Morgan. She's 15 months and she is not feeling very well. She has her first daycare virus, so we're getting through it together. But welcome to everybody to the family. So I hope you're all getting all oriented and everything and getting rested because it's coming fast. I'm on Picky right now and had my first call last night, and woo, I'm still tired. So get your sleep now.
I heard, Scott, that you went ahead and did one of the admissions last night without Christina. Like you were like, I got this now. And you didn't even
did it. I let her sleep. She needed it.
Oh, it's too awesome. All right, guys. Well, is the dog going to the bathroom, Caitlin?
Yes, he is. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Residency requires multitasking, okay?
It does. It absolutely does. All right, guys. Well, we will let you guys get back to regular life. We'll get back together with you guys in a little bit here, a week or two. But enjoy the rest of your evenings. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for playing my silly little game. Hopefully you all had a little fun. And we can't wait for you guys to get here so we can play some real games, be they exploding kittens or otherwise. So we will see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.